The woman's mother was killed by her good friend while the friend was driving. She originally intended to take her friend to court, but her fiancé kicked her to the ground, and her fiancé also told the woman that he was going to marry her friend. The woman, struck by the double blow, wished she could tear the two of them apart. Just when the woman was in the most desperate and helpless situation, the man who had grown up with her knelt down in front of her and proposed to her in public. He vowed and said earnestly that he would help her send the murderer of her mother to prison together. The woman was touched by the man's sincere words and believed him, so she agreed to his proposal. However, she didn't expect that she was about to fall into another abyss. 3 years passed. When the woman was bringing food to her husband, she accidentally heard the conversation between her husband and his assistant. It turned out that the person her husband truly loved was the friend who had killed her mother. He had proposed to the woman in the first place just to issue a letter of forgiveness for the murderer in the name of the woman's family member. After that, the man forged a judgment document. He lied to her, saying that the murderer had received the corresponding punishment. However, not only had the murderer not been punished, but the woman's husband had also sent her abroad for recuperation. At this moment, the woman realized that this seemingly happy marriage was actually a carefully planned scam by her husband. So she decided to take revenge on her husband. After the woman got home, she cut up the photos of her and her husband. Then she drew up a divorce agreement. After turning on her husband's computer, she found many photos of her husband and the scheming woman. She also found evidence that the man had been transferring $1 million abroad every month. So she booked a plane ticket to go abroad 3 days later. She asked the staff for the letter of forgiveness that her husband had presented in court that year. Then she canceled all her information in the country. As the woman left, the retribution for her husband and the scheming woman began to enter the countdown.